Well, hello and good afternoon. Hello to all of the eXp'ers out there. Hello to all of my fellow agent attractors. And once again, hello to all of our future eXp agents. My name is Brian Rouseau, and this is the 7th episode of Agent Attraction Conversations. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, as you can all see, I am proudly wearing my Texas Rangers festive polo. Nothing to do with our standings or I'm going to a game or anything like that. I'm actually farming, in the middle of farming, and I'm taking a brief break to speak with you all, so bear with me. I'm passing out one of these little bad boys. Another great aspect of the business, getting out there, knocking on doors and talking to people. Again, real estate and agent attraction are so similar. So let's get to the episode. In today's episode, what we're going to talk about specifically is organizing our work. Wow, such a important topic that I wanted to give it its own episode. I know that we talked about it briefly in the past. I think it's very important to organize our work because following up to follow through is super critical in any aspect of our business. That's the best way really to maintain relationships, retain credibility, do what you say you're gonna do. And again, organization is just so critical. There are two ways that I think we can effectively organize our work. One way in agent attraction, again, specifically is, we've got to, utilize systems and leverage our tools. That's the second subset. So, in terms of our tools, for all of my friends out there who really know me, you all know that I do not like Microsoft Excel. I'm not afraid of it. It just wasn't something that I took to right away. I've gotten better and better over time, and I can't stay out of it. I'm in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets every day, just keeping track of my clients as I'm prospecting, and this person said that they want to get in touch with me in X amount of time, and I'm just tracking all of my efforts. If you don't already use Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, I highly encourage you, if you're just entering data and keeping track of things, not even running reports or anything special, it's just so great to track your progress, to track everything that you've done. So that's the first thing. And there are other great tools out there for all of my serious agent attractors, or even those of us who are keeping track of our real estate business. Trello, Trello, is another great product that integrates with the whole Google Drive family. So I just highly recommend whatever you want to use. Pick it, keep track, don't rely on the memory bank, because we store so much there. And quite frankly, guys, I went to Vegas this past weekend. My wife and I, we went to a rock solid convention on agent attraction. I mentioned the fact that about 4.27% of agents within eXp are attracting at all. We were with the leaders of agent attraction, and only the top 1%, maybe top half of top 1% of attractors were at this event. So an invitational thing, really focused on leadership. And that leads me to, and it was just a great value add, and hopefully I can share some of that with you guys today. So from a leadership perspective, that would help me transition from utilizing tools like Microsoft Excel and Trello and Google Sheets and things of that nature, to leveraging systems. Systems are so important, everyone. I don't care what industry you're in, but especially in real estate, if you want to develop a team, if we want to attract agents to the organization, and we encourage them to attract other agents, they might have mentioned how important that is to them, but they just don't know how. Creating a system and leveraging that is so critical. And what do I mean specifically? Well, there's a saying, I believe it was Jay Kinder at this event. You know, Jay's a really, really great person, super humble. Just respect the heck out of him. He spoke on systems at this conference, and Jay said, if it doesn't duplicate, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's profound, right? It's very simple, very basic. But once he said it, I knew right away what he meant. If it doesn't duplicate, it doesn't matter. This is why that's important, I believe. So, you know, as I'm growing my business, as I'm growing my organization, let's just step away from agent attraction for a moment. As I'm growing my real estate business, and you know, I'm taking listing presentations, I'm holding open houses. At these open houses, I might not sell it to a couple of buyers that came through, but these individuals notified me that, hey, like there's a few houses up the road, we're not represented, can you help us? Well, there's only so many hours in the day, guys. You know, the bigger and bigger I get, it's probably worth it to have a buyer's agent and to say, hey, you help these buyers out, I'll show you what works for me. These are some of the materials that we'll use to give the best experience. Those types of things are great. Duplication is just has so much value. The same is true in agent attraction, guys, or anything. I don't want to be the one-stop shop for information, for every conversation, for every phone call, you know, training. I am all about empowerment. I am all about, if you're going to be an effective leader, if you're going to be an effective business owner, and that's the goal here, that's what makes our model unique, because you can become a business owner, you can create life-changing passive income, and do it in such a way where you can step away from that business and let it operate on its own. Going back to the cash flow quadrant, that's why agent attraction is powerful. Please, I encourage everyone, if you don't have systems, if you want some systems ideas, send me a message. You know, let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll share some of what's worked. All that said, make what you do and what you do well, make it duplicatable, okay? Again, so if it doesn't duplicate, it doesn't matter. Now, the next item that I want to talk about in terms of systems, they're important, or leveraging systems. Making yourself duplicatable and leveraging systems are so important, because you want to give the new agents that you bring into your organization, or even the disengaged agent who's been on your team for a while, you just want to help them find success. You know, they deserve our leadership, guys. So if you're going to get into agent attraction, just understand with great blessings come equal or greater responsibility, right? Shout out to Peter Parker in Spider-Man. But that's just, it's cliche, but it's so true. It's just one of those things where if we are a blessing onto others, you know, let's take responsibility, help build them up, make them powerful, and they could be a blessing onto someone else. So let's be the evangelist of eXp. And by that I mean, I had a conversation with an agent on my team that I re-engaged. You know, we speak about every week, but I re-engaged him this morning. I said, hey, give me a list of 10 people that you've been a broker, you're a broker, you've been in the business for years. I know that you know at least 10, probably 20 people that you really, really, really respect. Let's set aside time, let's get on a phone call with them, let's do a Zoom call. And in those conversations, I'm gonna edify this person, guys. We're gonna have a game plan in terms of what he wants to cover, what he knows about these individuals and what's important, but also I want them to know how much admiration and respect I have for this co-leader. So again, let's organize our work, guys. The reason why we want to organize our work is so that we can, we can organize our work by utilizing tools. That's important because we want to leverage systems, duplicate ourselves, and give our team the leadership they deserve. That's the Agent Attraction Conversation, episode 7. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.